Pauley Pavilion earlier this year. UCLA trying to return the favor here at USC's home gym.
I'd run some sets for Jonah Matthews. Senior, tremendous three-point shooter. Let him touch it. Okongwu, hammer it. But the offense is very stagnant. Not enough. There's a movement now, I think, for the Trojans. Much better.
Get it to Okongwu. Santa Margarita Catholic has been red hot during this run with the Bruins. 1-point game. Bruins turning up the defensive pressure.
Get the ball to Matthews. I think he can beat Jaquez.
Anderson, the freshman point guard. Okongwu rises and hits.
Third three for Rob Edwards. He's hit 10 this weekend. 7 against UCLA and 3 against the Trojans. As a foul.
1-5. They finish up at home. They're retiring Adam Morrison's number tonight in the dog pound.
Okongwu with a putback. 2.
I'm hoping to get on the big 3. Don't tell my wife Kim. No. I'm hoping to get on the big 3.
What are you, 56, 57? You cannot do that.
As a player, I'm 40.
You cannot do that. Storylines from the first. Lead the biggest by Colorado. USC still doing a great job on the offensive glass.
As well.
Weaver hangs in the air, can't get it. Okongwu with the dunk.
And that's a great sign for Arizona because Josh Green, the outstanding freshman, has struggled from three-point land. Just 30% of the year. But Sean Miller said before today's game, he said, I think this is going to be a breakout weekend for Josh Green.
Breakout weekend for the whole team. Why are you so negative? They're winning games, and here you are calling this guy out. It's about winning.
Okongwu, beautiful move. Man, he is skilled. How about that?
Side of Vukocevic and then finish. That's what he's got to do more of.
So 4 minutes in, it's right where we left it at the half. An 8-point margin.
Same play there.
Okongwu has returns over Kyler Kelly.
This thing back the other way. Oregon State was closing in. They're going to need something special here in the next couple minutes. They're going to need to play these next 2-3 minutes to get to the under 8 in a really good way.
Here's Weaver, who was the hero.
That and has been good in his role. So good chemistry from this SC team.
What about if you're Oregon State? I mean, you still haven't hit 50 points yet. You had your lowest home scoring output of the year against UCLA.
Oh, 15 points against USC here last year.
Who's assertive, taking the ball to the hoop.
It spins out for Mobley. Look at Okongwu working the glass, and he gets his first points. He's got 14 in the game. Back to a 9-point SC lead with possession.
Competitive response there for the USC Trojans. Bill McMorrow never been so proud.
UCLA, meanwhile, has gone without a field goal for the last 4 minutes. They made free throws, though. Shot clock at 4.
The Trojan guards are dribbling too much out in front.
Nice pass by Matthews. The finish by Okongwu.
These are tied together and rotating quickly.
And Weaver deep 2 with the shot clock beginning to dwindle. Fresh 20 seconds. Okongwu can't put it in. Gets the miss with the left hand. Count it.
Roberts quick off the ground like a pogo stick on that one-handed dunk.
Biggest lead tonight for the Huskies. Mobley trying to step through. Okongwu. Just 5 points for Okongwu here. Good pass for Vukocevic. Gets position, but Naz Carter blocks it. Okongwu fouled.
Called a few of his games lately, right? And that's the problem with Isaac, because he's one of these guys, he's got a little Kobe in him. But he's not going to quit shooting. He's not going to quit shooting, and then they'll start to go in. He'll hit 5 in a row like that.
If he's got a little Kobe in it, he's going to have to make them.
Oh, he left it for Okongwu.
Oh, beautiful pass by Anderson. Looked like he got his legs underneath him. He rushed that shot a little bit. As a result, he missed it.
Kuntz guarding Mobley, and now the switch. Okongwu drives on Kuntz. That was too easy, but Jazz Kuntz 6
all day.
Bonton left hand. It's Isaac's penetration shots that haven't been the good ones.
He has to learn to pick his spots. You know, I think in his mind he feels like he can score on this guy anytime he wants to.
Okongwu with the catch, creates some space. Miller takes the
attack. Sweet layup.
Matthews, another lob. Okongwu with the catch and the finish with the left hand through 3.
Wasn't playing at all. Dropped 43 on somebody over the last 5 games. He's averaging 24. How about that?
Yeah, we've got Tony Miller in this game playing like that for the Cougars.
Yes, sir.
Okongwu. Oh, what great patience. And then the two-handed flush, 7 points.
That are used to, Rakocevic is used to playing on the perimeter. Onyeka is just too quick for him.
Yeah,
Washington State's going to have to be ready to be in help defensive position.
That first half when Mark Ovechkin was on the floor, they just gave it to Okongwu. They
just
do it
like
again.
That. They got to be ready to help, Greg. That's a nice move by the freshman.
That's his first bucket. And again, Washington State hanging in here at 47-43.
You can see Noah Williams is going to be a player for Washington State. He's a guy I think that's going to be around for a while. I expect him to develop into a really nice player.
Backdoor cut by Matthews. Can't handle the pass. 8 on the shot clock. Anderson into the paint. Left it for Okongwu. Drive. Lost the handle. Picked it up and still scored.
He's just too good down there in the
6th grade basketball, aren't we?
Hey, the fundamentals.
Yes.
Go get it, young fella. Go get it.
2 for 19. I understand you're struggling, but your team needs points.
I don't
He's
think
the guy.
he's going to stop.
Okongwu with it. Used the dribble. Some pressure by the Cougars. Adlish with it.
That was good defense on the inbounds play there. They made it really tough for USC to get the ball in. That's too easy. Can't let him get that deep.
But the high-low from Rook.
You have to communicate. The first rule of any defense, especially in transition, is to identify and stop the ball. Won 3 state titles at Chino Hills. The first as a freshman when Lonzo Ball was a senior. He had a fantastic high school career.
Nice pass from Sturdivant, and there is Okongwu.
Actually jumped in there and got a start. Max de Geest, freshman from New Zealand.
Had a great game against the Stanford Cardinal. Led this team 13 points. That was a career high for de Geest.
And there's a ball beautifully set up by Ethan Anderson. Man at Washington this year.
I can't believe it.
I know. Nice follow by Okongwu.
Lane line extended a bit, not quite at the 3, but you could have lobbed it into him and he could have done the lob depending on where the defense was set. But that was a great read.
Good pass lane there, but the pass deflected right to Okongwu. Ball gives USC 2, and Slater comes right back and gets 3. Again, 14 was the biggest lead, just over 3 minutes to go in the first half, but Long Beach State has put themselves right back in this.
Back in his zone, a little token pressure, 3-quarter court pressure for the Beach on the inbound for SC, back into his zone.
Okongwu there. Well, boy, again, there came Morgan flashing.